Welcome to the Eagle's Eye, your bird's eye view on Liberty-related news.
Today is March 17th, 2023. Some of the topics in this episode include
a look into school history record
and a feature on Nora Foeller at their last spring concert. We're your hosts, Megan Geisler
and Anna Sims.
I don't know if you've noticed, but for the past month or so, students have been painting fire hydrants in the first stairwell in the 300 hall.
Yeah, I saw that, and after talking to some of the art teachers, I found out that the students are painting them for a scholarship.
That's so cool. Do you know who?
I do. It's Paige Packingham, Amanda Speciale, and Caitlin Benesick. Reporter Parker Sethler spoke to Miss Mindorf and Amanda Speciale to get more information about this scholarship opportunity.
So the fire hydrant project was started by the Wentzville City, Waterworks. And they started it as a way to collectively get the community involved and students in the high schools and for the Wentzville School District to compete in a competition for a scholarship.
So my fire hydrant is green on most of its middle part, brown on the bottom and blue on the top, and it's like the sky and then like the ground and then like the plants that live on the ground. There's going to be a lot more like flowers and some people on it as well, and it's going to be kind of more of a nature design.
On the topic of arts, auditions for the senior-directed one-acts happened last week.
This year there are 5 different one-acts, 2 of which are original from the directors themselves.
Wow, that's really cool. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, Peyton Busselman is directing Check Please, Shane Wools is directing At the Frog Fountain, Anna Wright and Morgan Feinstein are doing Duet for Bear and Dog, and for the 2 original one-acts, Connor Smith is co-directing with Emily Hammock on Dauntless The Wit of One, and Elaine Timian is directing The Nervous West, which was co-written with Connor Higland and Theodore.
These one-acts will be performed on April 20th and 21st at 7 p.m. in the auditorium.
Our choir recently put on their annual spring concert on Tuesday.
They sang a list of songs, with some of them being You Are the Reason, Song of Miriam, and The Door.
Because this is a once-a-year event, it gave me the idea to see how this event is special to our seniors in choir. I got to talk to Nora Foeller about why this event is special to her.
Let's take a look at what she had to say.
Okay, so this is your last year in choir. How do you feel about that?
I wish I had joined choir a year earlier because I started it my sophomore year, and it's definitely been like a really good time. Like, I enjoy all of it. So I don't regret joining it at all, and I'm really excited to sing with everybody. I just wish I joined a year earlier because it's kind of sad to leave everybody behind.
How do you feel about this being your last spring concert?
Last spring concert, again, it's just kind of very bittersweet. I'm excited because I love singing, but at the same time, it being the last one besides the pop concert, it's our last formal concert, which is always just kind of a bummer.
Do you have a favorite piece from the concert?
Definitely Abendlied. It's just a monumental piece. It sounds so amazing.
Choir isn't the only group to have a special event recently.
Our Liberty High School Eagle Regiment got to perform at the Battlehawks Hope opener this past weekend at the Dome in downtown St. Louis.
As our reporters were unable to attend this event, we had some members of the band send us a video of how the experience went.
Along with choir and bands, both Stuco and Diversity Club have been hard at work planning different events.
Stuco will be holding another volleyball game on the 31st.
So if you weren't able to make it to the last game, you can sign up for this one with the QR codes posted in different costumes.
Yesterday after school, Diversity Club had a meeting in room 210.
This club's meeting was centered around Women's History Month.
To stick with the theme of Women's History Month, we are making our own history here at Liberty.
A school record of 4 varsity girls wrestlers went to state, including Lilia Clay, Caroline Ward, Electra Lowe, and Madeline Kuhn.
As one of the main highlights was Caroline Ward taking second place. This was also Lilia Clay's first time getting to compete in person at state, even though she has qualified 3 times.
Reporter Parker Sethler took this as an opportunity to speak to her and a few others about the experience.
For the first time in school history, 4 girls made state for wrestling: Maddie Kuhn, Electra Lowe, Caroline Ward, and Lilia Clay. We interviewed some of these girls to showcase their efforts to get to state and to get their opinions on the rise of girls wrestling. When asked about their beginnings of their wrestling careers, Lowe and Clay said,
I actually heard about it from Electra. I was talking to her one day in middle school and she was telling me about it and I was like kind of interested and I wanted to try it out.
About like 5 years ago, I saw the first goal from Liberty Wrestling wrestle, and then literally the day after I started practicing with them.
After coming up short the last 2 years, Clay's dream of making state came true.
Feels pretty good. I mean, I've been working for it for as long as I can remember, and it's extra special to me because I could have gone sophomore and junior year, but I was quarantined sophomore year and then injured last year, so this felt kind of nice. This felt like a good relief for me.
Ward's favorite moment of this season is seeing the growth of the wrestling program.
Probably having like a lot more girls come out this season. There was only 3 of us last year and then it ended up just being 2. So like having like 7 girls on the team and 4 of us qualifying, I just think that like the experience like to finally have like a team just like made the season a lot more fun.
Clay encourages any girl who is thinking about wrestling to do it.
Do it. I mean, this is something that's not easy, but you'll feel a great sense of accomplishment and you'll be a part of something bigger than you are.
It's always so great to hear about how hard our athletes are working here at Liberty and seeing all of their hard work pay off.
Yes, good job to all of those who competed, and good luck to our spring athletes who are now beginning their season.
As some people may know, Wentzville has their very own lacrosse team. Last year, the boys' team was awarded a trophy for winning state against Kirkwood during an overtime game.
This trophy finally made its way to Liberty last week and was presented to Mr. Eldridge. A few reporters were able to catch up with Hagen Walsh, who is one of the lacrosse players.
So I wanted to know, what does this award mean to you?
I spent most of my life playing lacrosse, so it's cool having to win an award and like showing that I put my work in to do something.
And then I was wondering, did this accomplishment ever come up in like an idea that you had when the season started? Like, was this even a possibility at first?
At first, yeah, but then midway through the season, we lost six games straight. So it's just very demoralizing. And then we finally, at the end in May, we finally pick it up, and then we won. So.
And then I was wondering, what was your as a team, what was your biggest struggle this season?
Working together. We had a lot of kids who thought they were the best and wanted to do it all by themselves. Then at the end, we started working together and trusting each other.
Today is the unofficial start of spring break, as we have an early release to start it all off.
We hope everyone has a great spring break.
And for anyone in need of extra money after spring break, multiple districts, including Fort Zumwalt, Francis Howe, and Wentzville, are joining together to host a job fair here at Liberty.
This will be held on March 30th from 5 to 8 p.m. There will be plenty of job opportunities for you to apply for. Some of those include Kona Ice, Shortleaf Brewing, Travelin' Tom's Coffee Truck, the Academy of Pet Careers, and the St. Charles Library.
All right, that's all for this episode.
We hope you enjoyed, and if you want more quality news, visit lhstoday.org and follow at lhs.publications on Instagram. And follow our Twitter at LHSJourn.
Make sure to tune in to the next episode of The Eagle's Eye for your update on Liberty-related news.
We'll see you after spring break.
Peace, Eagles.